It doesn't seem like I'm going to wake up, but welcome to the Spin Rack. This is PD, his humble abode, and I just want to get this in. I'm just not going to wake up. I'm just not going to look a little sleepy for a while. So I saw Birds of Prey, the emancipation of one Harley Quinn, and what can I say? It was a fun movie. I laughed a few times. I mean, Margot Robbie was incredible. She was a lot of fun in the movie. Um, the entire cast was interesting. Ewan McGregor as the Black Mass. Now, I've wanted to see the Black Mass on film for a long time. I'm a big fan of Doug Mensch, who did Batman, who created the Black Mass. I don't know which artist he worked with on that, but he also had the Black Mass and the False Face Society, which I was like, are they going to do it halfway? Because Ewan McGregor keeps showing his face. He didn't have the hat, but they started to pull it out. And then Victor says he was really amazing. These are all comic characters that are in the film. They also had Black Canary. They also had obviously Renee Montoya, and they had, was it Cassandra Cain, who I think becomes Batgirl later, and then I think lastly they had the Huntress, who plays kind of a disjointed character. So now I had to do this. I have to go there. Is anyone out there? Nobody's out there. Of course, nobody's out there. But I'm going to do this because before anyone flips out about the terms like me jokingly saying a chick flick, when it's basically action flick, some of the action, especially in the police station, and like the whole police station sequence is amazing. The False Face Society is fun, but that police station, that's close to, if you saw Jackass 3D, it's that level of action of awe. Like that was what it was. I mean, the movie is similar to Deadpool, the first one, and so that's, if you want to say, it's kind of like a sequel to the first Deadpool. I mean, you might have to go there, but otherwise, it was that part of it was. I mean, that's a good thing too, because it's a Deadpool is a very exciting and fun movie. Now, with that said, I'm going to something else I posted, and I'm going to post it over here about the idea of people not supporting some sort of female films with female names in the title. Now, we can say this is what Warner Brothers. We can say all this other reasons why this movie didn't isn't doing as well as some of the other DC things, like obviously Joker, that's getting all these awards right now. We also have Aquaman that did well. We have Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman, and that's the thing. Wonder Woman was excited. It has woman in the title, so there you go. We had something. We had Captain Marvel, which is a male sort of name. Even though there's female captains, on average, we'd have to say what it is. But don't take my word for it. I'm a nobody. I'm going to go to this video that I pulled that was actually from the Barry Katz podcast, and it has the director Sarah Siegel Magnus, and she's going to talk about girl films can't be gender specific, or else they struggle. And now you can say, no, that's not the case. You can't prove that. This is on average. So it's not going to be everyone, but you're going to point out a specific case where something didn't work out. So,
what's your biggest disappointment professionally?
Well, I think my biggest disappointment was our kids' film, which was made with such love because it was my daughter's favorite book series. And I thought, there's no way we can lose on this. It's the best book series. We had such a
all they do is text
great time filming the movie, and it was made with love. It really was. And it just was a really hard process. Making a movie for kids that had a girl's title was a big hurdle for us. And people said it to me, and I didn't listen. So if you'll notice all the new Disney movies, they're never named after a girl. They switch the names to be gender neutral, which is very interesting. And we also made
Give me an example.
They're ruining the thing.
Every single one. Frozen. That was the, go back. I think it was Rapunzel. They changed to a big hurdle for us. And people said it to me and I didn't listen.
Judy movie.
So if you'll notice all the new Disney movies, they're never named after a girl. They switch the names to be gender neutral, which is very interesting. And we also made
Give me an example of one they switched to be gender.
Every single one. Frozen. That was go back. I think it was Rapunzel. They changed to every girl's movie that has a lead girl. They now changed from the original character name to a gender neutral name.
That must be why Dora doesn't have her own movie.
Well, it's true. And people did say that to me and I didn't really listen.
Now, of course, Dora got her own movie, but that's why I said this is not an exact science saying that. It just proves it. Sorry, that was a Catwoman. Catwoman is an example of a bad movie, but in this video, Halle Berry gets on the motorcycle. But that said, I enjoyed the movie. Some of the action in there, especially at the police station, was just amazing. It was just like I said again, Jackass the movie. If you sat through 3D, the 3D version, some of the thing with the in the room, I think with paintballs, it was very dynamic, and this had that sort of effect. And there's also an earlier scene where it's simple as Harley getting an bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich turned into like the highest drama, and it leads to that sort of storytelling at the end. So since I came on earlier after seeing it, I said, even though Mars had done his review and it's a very strong, it details most of the movie, so it has some spoilers, but it's definitely a good review, and it has a lot of cool visuals from the trailer. But at the same time, I'm saying go out, support. Don't just go out. I mean, we lucked out with Wonder Woman that is successful. Captain Marvel plays along with the things that Sarah was saying, that having a gender neutral sort of title. Now, Birds of Prey, of course, would be intended because originally it wanted to be Harley Quinn, the Emancipation of Harley Quinn, that long title, and then they changed it to Birds of Prey and then tacked it on the bottom. I don't know if that did anything. I'm not sure why this movie isn't doing as well, but if it can, go out and support and have fun. That's what the whole thing's about. I went to the theater. There's 3 guys, me and 2 other guys separated in that theater. So, I mean, the thing is, the other problem is that Marvel, they follow what the other filmmakers do, even though, they make very strong films. They didn't jump out of the present day Marvel, the one that made Blade. They made Blade as their first movie, saying this was ready to go. They held out on doing a Black Panther and Captain Marvel for a Spider-Man movie. Now, some say that was because of Ike, but they also talk about Spider-Man needing to make $1 billion, but it didn't make $1 billion on its first shot. At Marvel, the Black Panther did, and Captain Marvel. So ultimately, that what's the name? Captain Marvel happened after Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman was the test to say it worked, and then of course they did that. Well, whether it be Ike, maybe it'd be Kevin Feige pushing it forward and saying we got to do it now. It was still second, and then everyone's talking about doing the all-female Marvel movie, and then of course there's nothing signed. There's nothing in writing yet. But Margot Robbie fought to came up with a pitch. DC, Warner Brothers liked it and they did it. So the fact that they did all female lead film is important too. So all I gotta say is, I guess that's all I gotta say about this. I say go out and see it. It's still time. Word of mouth. Just go out. And I'm saying basically on support, just saying like we say about that so we can get more. And what am I supposed to say? The Black community has also done this for many films, that they say Go out and see it. Some of those times it was the wrong films like Woo and a lot of wacky films in the 90s. There's like, go out and support. And this excludes the talk that we're having. That's going to be a video coming up about Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry has an audience, but there's also that opening weekend that people need to get out. So this is for your female viewers and anyone that's looked at the title and heard chick flick and saying, what is this guy talking about? And I'm saying, you guys gotta go out and support. Definitely do so. And I think it was fun. Don't let the guys only have fun. Is the guys the only one going to see this movie? Like, come on. You ladies go out there, have fun, or go see it, complain, say, Petey, you stirred me wrong. Laters.